Welcome to Sun City News. I'm your host, Norma Taylor, and here are some of the stories we have on the agenda for this week's show. We get info on the Woodworkers Guild's upcoming Artisan Festival. Chris Chase attended the Irish Heritage Society's recent dinner dance, and later in the program we hear about the Sun City Car Club's annual show. Sun City News starts now.
This is Sun City News, with our news team bringing you stories from Sun City and the Low Country, taking the lead with entertainment news. And on deck is our sports report. Sun City News, from people you know, about people you know. This week's SCTV News starts now.
We are happy to have Kathy Sunderman, Director at Large from the Woodworkers Guild, in our studio to talk about their upcoming Artisan Festival. Well, welcome, Kathy, to Sun City News.
Thank you for having me.
Well, you've got a big event coming up on November 8th. Tell us about it, and why are you moving this event to Pinckney Hall?
Well, we're calling it the Artisan Festival this year simply because our stuff has gotten so magnificent. So we're going to move it to Pinckney because originally we thought we would be under construction on campus for the new additional part of the building. And it is not, but we didn't want walkers and people falling on the grounds or having construction equipment on site.
Okay, I think that's a great idea. I think you're going to be able to get more people, parking will be better, et cetera, et cetera. So, okay. What can we expect to see at the Artisan Fair?
You're going to see some amazing things. I brought an assortment today. A man named Steve Arthur made this lovely, lovely clock. I think he's donated 4 now to the shop this year.
Whoa.
And a friend of mine made this beautiful octopus. I just love that. That's done on the laser.
Oh, wow.
She's
what
got
talent.
several ones. Some of them are, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Everybody likes this one. And this is a special one. This was a turned bowl, and I think it looks like a sand dollar in here. And this piece was made by a guy named Andy Finkel, and he hand burned the design in there.
Amazing.
That's not done on the laser. And then you have a piece that's just, the finish on this is fabulous. Neil White did this, and he works in our furniture department.
And you could put all your candy canes and nuts and
Ready for the holidays.
This is a great, great gift. Great gift
I think
to give
so.
for the holidays.
And that'll be in silent auction, so start your bids.
And then
This was made by Tim Dryam, our former president. He turned that on the lathe, and we are known now for our many, many lighthouses that we keep turning out at the wood shop.
and you do the big ones too.
Oh yes, we do the big ones.
You do the big ones, yeah.
And finally, we do have a sense of humor at the shop. This is a piece that someone gave me and said, "Can you sell this?" And I thought he was joking. So we came up with the poo-poo platter, and believe it or not, there's a bidding war already online for this piece.
Well, I can see he's gonna be very, very busy making
yes.
some more of those. That's for sure.
New ones.
Yeah. Now you're going to be in Pinckney Hall, and you've got a whole bunch of people to get all this done. So you need volunteers. How many volunteers is it going to take to do this in Pinckney Hall?
Well, I counted it up this morning. We have 200 volunteer positions that we're juggling for the day of the sale, and about maybe 40 the week of the sale. So a lot of moving parts.
Okay. Well, lastly, tell us the date, the time, where again?
November 8th, Pinckney Hall. We are going to have hot dogs. No one worry. We will have hot dogs in Pinckney. There's going to be an artisan area that we're selling guild products. We're going to have private sellers, and we're going to have a silent auction. So come have a big day.
November 8th, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. in Pinckney Hall, and look at all the goodies that you can buy and put bids in. Going to be a fantastic event. It always is, so make sure you come. Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you.
The Irish Heritage Society is active all year. Recently, Chris Chase went to their dinner dance, complete with our own fantastic Sun City OTRS.
Now, this must be a wonderful club to be president of, especially on a night like tonight.
It certainly is. We got a lot of help, good help, dedicated people and great members, and we've got a special thing going on here tonight. It's called the Celtic Harvest Festival. Mm-hmm. It's kind of, Halloween actually comes from an Irish festival called Samhain, And we're celebrating that tonight. And we've got the old time radio players doing a radio show from 1949 for us.
Now, you have the old time radio show here tonight.
Yes.
What are they going to be doing?
We're going to be doing an old radio show, My Favorite Husband, with Lucille Ball. And it is, I think it's a Halloween surprise party.
Oh, how
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
Well, let's go in and watch
All
that.
right, great.
Brought to you by the Jell-O family of desserts.
Take it out. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. Jell-O pudding, Jell-O, fill the pudding,
Hey, going my way, baby?
Oh, hi, George.
I didn't know it was you, Liz.
Oh, George, you pull the same corny gag every time you pick me up for the last 10 years.
Well, it always gets a rise out of you.
Well, not today.
Still more to come. Georgia Lash was at the Sun City Vets recent meeting. Chris Chase attended Howl O Ween. And our SCTV crew chats with Bluffton historian Glenn Umberger. So stay with us. We'll return after this brief break.
You can say we switched gears for our November Extra episode. We've got 1 star for this show. You've got to tune in for the Sun City Car Club Car Show on its 25th anniversary.
We've revved up to bring you the stories of this Sun City favorite. We meet the minds who make the shows happen.
And of course, we give you a look at some beautiful rides that have been harboring behind those garage doors.
We hear how the car show fuels our neighbors.
And we catch some of you on camera wishing you could take one of those vehicles home.
Cable viewers, please check our program listings on the Sun City website. And most conveniently, you can always catch us on our YouTube station, where we invite you to subscribe for easy viewing.
At the recent Sun City Veterans Association meeting, attendees learned about the Fisher House. Located in Charleston, Fisher House serves as a home away from home for the families of veterans receiving care at the nearby Ralph H. Johnson VA healthcare system. SCTV got the details.
Please tell our viewers, what and where is Fisher House? What's it all about?
All right. So the Fisher House is in Charleston. It's assigned to the Ralph H. Johnson VA Medical Center. Fisher House is a home away from home for veterans and families that are seeking treatment at the VA Medical Center.
Would you say it's comparable to what people might be known as the Ronald McDonald type facility?
Absolutely. So the Fisher House Foundation funds the houses. The VA identifies that there's a need for veterans to come and have treatment, and the economy is too expensive for them to possibly. So Fisher House builds the house, works with the group I'm with is the Friends of the Fisher House. So the Friends of the Fisher House joins in. They do community donations. They can fundraising events, try to get the community involved, and then we provide the Fisher House. Once they got the house up and running, the house is given to the Department of VA.
It's a beautiful facility, and you call yourself from home away from home. How many families have come through Fisher House in Charleston?
We opened this one in 2018 for the first patients coming through. Since then, we've had over 8,100 families come through. Say, come a little over $5 million just in transfer, just in lodging costs alone.
The lodging cost, of course, is critical to some families, certainly. But I have to believe that there's that other benefit of the emotions that they're going to. They're in a facility right there where they're maybe sharing an experience with other families. That is so tremendous. Do they have a limit to the time that they're able to stay?
Absolutely not. As long as the veteran or families need it, we're there for them. If the house is full, we've got 16 rooms. It's a 5-star hotel, if you ask me.
It is. The pictures online are just tremendous.
Yes. So we've got 16 or accommodations for 16 families. If the house is full, the Friends of Fisher House actually kicks in the money and puts the veterans up in hotels and will provide them with meal cards or some sort of a gift card to restaurants.
A weight off their shoulders when everything else is so going on for them. How do they access the state? How do they contact Fisher House?
So if a person is receiving treatment through the VA, all they have to do is their medical provider at the VA can put a referral in for them. Or they can go to the social worker at the local VA clinic, or they can just contact Friends of Fisher House staff directly through the website, and we'll coordinate everything for them.
Everything you've told us about Fisher House and how you're accommodating these families that are in such a tragic situation, perhaps, that doesn't come cheap. There is obviously costs involved. So how is Fisher House funded?
So the Friends of Fisher House is funded solely through private donations to the local communities. The Fisher House Foundation, a separate organization that raises the money for building the houses, that's not the board that I'm with. I mean, again, it's just primarily through donations, and we use your help. You go straight to the website. There's ways to donate, in addition to just giving money. If you live in the local area, you just want to buy and volunteer with us. So if you live in that, we've got a meal train set up. We've got you can donate gift cards for veterans and so there's an Amazon wish list that people can go on, and the house has needs for not only the house but some of the guests that are there. They say that I forgot all my socks, and then Amazon can have them there.
You are giving us such an insight into such a valuable resource. Many of us are new to the country, and to know that this is nearby, helping our veterans, our Sun City veterans are certainly invested in this. Let's certainly spread the word to some of our other clubs and organizations.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, we do love our pets. The pet lovers held their annual Howl O Ween, and reporter Chris Chase was there to see all the adorable costumes on the dogs and their owners. The churches in Bluffton are old and beautiful. Reporter Chris Chase spoke with historian Glenn Umberger to find out how they are going to refurbish one of the oldest churches in Bluffton.
We're here at the oldest sanctuary in Old Town Bluffton with Glenn, my favorite historian. Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, so the building that you see behind me was originally constructed in 1853 as the Bluffton Methodist Church. After the Civil War, the congregation was no longer in the area. So it was sold to 9 formerly enslaved congregants in 1874 to become Campbell Chapel AME, which is the building you see behind us. Currently, it's under restoration. More is coming in the near future, but that's the construction fence that you see.
Now you're keeping this close to it was.
So the plan is to take the building back to the 1874 configuration. So the cupola, that's the bell tower at the top, will get let me try that again. The belfry, the cupola at the top will get restored. The front porch will get restored. New windows, new doors, things like that.
Wow. Then what type of church will it be?
So it will still be part of the Campbell Chapel, but they'll be using it as event space, interpretive space, for programming.
Still much more ahead on Sun City News. Randy Selman's here with an entertainment report. Our SCTV crew attended the Sun City Car Club's annual show, and Mike Romano is standing by with sports news. So, come on back.
For the November edition of In Our Neighborhoods, we had a very special birthday, a 100th birthday, for Sam Hollis of the Oak Terrace neighborhood. We had Murray Hill with their neighborhood auction. Also, with this auction was a really nice low country boil. We had the Cedar Run neighborhood with their weenie roast and their Scoopapalooza. It was a great time held by all. And finally, we had Pine Lakes with their Hot Dog Mania and Entertainment with Blythe and Fred.
Randy Selman had the pleasure of sitting down with Whitaker Gannon, director of the Lean Ensemble's production of The Roommate, premiering at the Main Street Theater on Hilton Head Island. Let's take a look.
So Whitaker, it's so nice to see you again.
Yeah, nice to see you too.
Tell us a little bit about Roommate.
The Roommate, I love this script. It's so well written. Jen Silverman is an excellent playwright, and this play has two lead actors. It's just a two-person show, and it's kind of like Odd Couple, but with women in a little way. It takes place in Iowa, and one of the characters grew up in Iowa in the Midwest for a majority of her life. That's the lifestyle she's used to, and the other character is from Bronx, New York. Very different lifestyle. So already you have this contrast between these two characters that sets us up for a really fun, witty comedy. But there's all these fun surprises and unexpected turns that make this show a little bit more twisted or unexpected than I would say Odd Couple is. But we got two really great actors doing it. It's been really fun to work on.
How did they become those people? One from Iowa, one from Brooklyn, New York. What were the nuances? How did they create those nuances, about those such unique and distinctive differences?
Right, yeah. Well, in the rehearsal process, we really started to look at what were some of the character traits of each of them that they got from those environments. So Sharon, who grew up in the Midwest, had a much slower lifestyle, was, her idea of cultural is a book club, and Robin has lived a very fast-paced life and has had a lot of experiences that have kind of toughened her up. So those life experiences change how they act, how fast or sharp or more nurturing and more motherly versus independent. So all these different character traits came from where their backgrounds were. And so it was really interesting to dig into what their histories were and then see how that impacts where they are now and how the other person can inspire new parts of themselves to come out, which is really cool.
I admire the way that you direct.
Thank you.
I think that you have your own unique perspective of things when you are directing, and you don't copy anybody else's work.
Thank you.
What drives you?
Oh, it really depends piece by piece. Normally when I read a script, there is a certain moment or a certain image or symbol that pops up and I'm like, this thematically excites me. And so whatever that piece is what drives me forward and then helps really illuminate the rest of the choices that we make as a creative team, what we do in the rehearsal room, what we're building with the designers. So every script is very different from start to finish, but I try and find what is the piece in this story that resonates with me on some deeper level and then see what I learn through approaching the script through that lens. And I think that's how like something new is created, and it's fun to get to create with really great artists here at Lane.
I'm so excited about seeing this show particularly, but I'm really very curious about what your next project is going to be.
Oh, well, my next show that I'm directing will be at the Art Center. It's Mean Girls, so very different from The Roommate. But we also have a lot of other exciting stuff that's happening at Lean that is not a full-blown production that I'm working on, but one thing is we have a staged reading series that's coming up. And so we're going to introduce new plays in a more stripped-down production feel so that we can provide more artistic opportunities for both our audiences, but also those in our community that want to get on stage. So it's going to be a really cool program. I'm excited about that. But yeah, there's lots kind of bubbling. We have such a vibrant creative community here, and so I'm excited to continue being a part of it.
Well, I'm glad you're spreading your wings and reaching out to all of these people. They're so lucky to have you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. And thank you for being here, and good luck with the show.
Thanks.
The Roommate is being performed at the Main Street Theater on Thursday, November 6th and Friday, November 7th at 7:30, Saturday, November 8th at 4 p.m., and Sunday, November 9th at 2 p.m. Tickets are available at the door or by calling 843-715-6676. I'm Randy Selman, and that's your entertainment report.
It was a beautiful Saturday for the 25th annual Sun City Car Club Car Show. Hundreds of our neighbors enjoyed the marvelous vehicles on display. Let's take a look.
Dale, we are here to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the Sun City Car Club Car Show. How are you celebrating this hallmark event?
Well, we get together every year and we try and analyze what we can do to improve the event each and every year. So we tweak it, but we think we have a good formula and it's worked well, and we're looking forward to a great crowd today.
I think the weather suits a celebration, that's for sure. Now, sustainability for 25 years is pretty high here. So what do you think makes the car club such a desirable car club for them to join and for them to really give the effort that they're giving today?
Well, it's an active club, and we had, last year, we had 82 events during the year for our car club members. So that's almost 2 events every week. So there's something there for everybody, whether it be a show or a Saturday morning cruise to have breakfast. There's something that everyone can enjoy and pick.
And the true secret is you don't even have to have a car.
That is true, and we call it a non-denominational club, in that it's foreign cars, it's domestic cars, it's old classics, it's current high-performance muscle cars, a little bit of everything, even trucks.
And that's what we're seeing today, 10 classes of these cars. Okay, now you're also a very generous club. Mm-hmm. Who is our beneficiary for today's show's profits?
We are working today with Meals on Wheels. And the car club sponsors the routes within Sun City for Meals on Wheels. So we're very pleased to work with them again this year. And the other thing I would note is that we have a number of sponsors here today that really help us put on this and financially support us as well.
Well, here we go. We're going to have a great show. Thank you very much for allowing Sun City TV to hear about it.
Thank you.
Gene, you get that sneak peek at all the cars because you register everybody who is here today.
Correct.
How many cars have we ended up with for this year's car show?
We ended up with 120, and our first Harley-Davidson 1942 motorcycle was number 120.
I have to say, I just heard that. I heard it before I saw it. It's interesting. That's great.
There's a brand new member that joined during the club fair, and we said, sure, come on in.
That's pretty cool. We've expanded our horizons. You know what? It's the 25th anniversary. It's a celebration, a true celebration of motor vehicles. Right. Okay, now, a lot of people ask, is this really all just from our club? Is that who's got their cars here? Or are these our neighbors from Sun City? Or do we even have people from outside the community?
We have, I think that's come in, maybe we have about 20 from outside, either invitations or from other car clubs. A new car club that opened up was Auto Island that has really come through. And then we have about, I'd say, a dozen Sun City residents, but the rest of them are Sun City Car Club members.
Oh, well, it's great. Thank you so much for doing this. I think it's wonderful that we've got the weather that we've got
it's a beautiful
today.
Day. We've been loving it.
And again, happy 25th anniversary.
You too. Thank you, Georgia.
Congratulations to the winners. Now, to see more of the Sun City Car Show, tune into the November episode of our SCTV show, Extra. Now here's Mike Romano with sports news.
Hello, sports fans. The Women's Golf Association held their annual two-round championship recently at the Hidden Cypress and Okatee Creek golf courses, respectively. Both courses were in great shape as the ladies took to the links. The championship winner from the Black Tees is Kathy Bounds. Kathy shot a 77 and a 74 to secure the win. The senior division winner is Barb Simpson, also from the Black Tees. Barb shot an 86 and an 85. Finally, in the Orange Combo division, Carolyn Goldsberry shot a 93 and a 91 to win that division. Congratulations and well done to the winners. The winners will be honored at the club's annual meeting in November. Members of the men's 9-hole golf club are urged to attend a membership meeting following the November 10th golf outing at Okatee Golf Course. The outing is a shotgun start, so all players should finish their rounds about the same time. Election of officers is the primary purpose of the meeting, which will be held in the new parking lot behind the 18th green. The Sun City Tennis Association announced a 6-week advanced beginner tennis program to begin on November 4th. The program will be held on Tuesdays from 9 to 10. Cost of the program is $115. Contact the Logo Building for more details. The Sun City Community Association announced that the pickleball courts are undergoing a resurfacing project. The project is expected to take 4 weeks, weather permitting. Check the court schedule for more detail. The Sun City Cycle Club, seen here, recently completed a 30-mile round-trip bike ride to Palmetto Bluffs. You can learn more about this bike ride and other adventurous cycle club rides by checking out our November Spotlight on Sports show. The show will spotlight the cycle club, and we will get a report from Charlie Kent, Director of Golf, on the state of Sun City golf. Be sure to join us. Don't forget that the Tennis Association and the Pickleball Club are holding a food drive for local food pantries. The food pantries do an enormous job in helping those in need. Your contributions of food are welcomed. Drop-off boxes are near the Logo Building and the Northside Pickleball Courts. It's now time to get outside and enjoy the sun. For Sun City Sports, I'm Mike Romano.
Well, that's our news for this week. Thank you for watching. Catch us on cable and on our YouTube station, where we invite you to click like and subscribe. Now, to see expanded coverage of some of our SCTV stories, tune into our monthly show Extra. And if you have questions and comments, email us at suncitytvhh@gmail.com. But make sure you check in with us next week for all the news that's in your neighborhood. For Sun City News, I'm Norma Taylor.